Good evening, everybody. It is Mountain Brook Baseball on the Mountain Brook Sports Net, and here's Bailey Coates to sing our national anthem.
At the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch, we so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, can prove the night that our flag was still there. Who saved us that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, Bailey Coates at our national anthem. Great job by Bailey. And we are just about ready to get things started. We'll take a quick timeout and then back with the ball game on the Mountain Brook Sports Net. Attention all business owners. Do you have a fleet of vehicles? Do you have a way to manage your fuel costs? It's that time of year to start planning. The Fuels Fleet Card can help you save time and money. Most businesses have tools to help them manage their inventory, AR, and payroll. So why not have a tool to manage your fuel? The Fuels Fleet Card offers industry-leading controls that restrict fuel purchases by product grade, time of day, day of week. Plus, we provide real-time email exceptions to alert you to potential fraud and abuse. Check us out. Give us a call at 855-GO-FUELS. That's F-U-E-L-Z with a Z, or visit our website at www.fuelzcard.com. And welcome back to Spartans Park. Lee Tracy along with Bob Shoulders as we bring you Mountain Brook Baseball on Sportsnet. Mountain Brook comes in with a record of 23-3, ranked number 1 in the state. Bob, what a job by this team so far this year.
Well, they really have done well. It's been a lot of fun watching them and following them around. And you know, it's interesting is the top 4 ranked teams in 7A are the 4 teams in our area.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
That's just amazing. There's a chopper foul, 0-2 the count. Alan Hale, starting pitcher for the Spartans. And we're going to be really vague about the Hewitt Trussville Huskies, at least for a while. At this point, we have no lineup on them.
Number 10's batting.
He sure is. And I think that runs the count to 2-2.
Yep. They're pretty good from up here.
Pulled that one. Foul.
Aha. Lineup.
So number 10 is
Grayson
Cash. All right. Chopper, left side, charged, and the throw across in the dirt, dug out backhand side nicely by J.D. Cubison. So 1 out in the first. That'll bring up Jamison Stennis.
The right fielder. Ball low and away.
The left-hander with the pitch. Fastball right in there.
Evens it up 1-1.
And another strike. On the ground toward the middle of the diamond. Shortstop Andrew Autry has it and makes the play. So quickly 2 out the top of the first.
So catcher, number 18, Lyle Moore, is now batting.
Interesting uniforms that Hewitt Trussville is sporting tonight.
Very.
The pitch by Alan Hale is on the outside corner. And on the ground toward shortstop again. Andrew Autry makes the throw. Strong first inning for Alan Hale. He induced 3 weak ground balls. And the Huskies go in order in the first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Bottom 1 when we come back.
I know the name of 8 princesses. I'm an expert on softball and tea parties. I'll have more awkward conversations than I'm equipped for because I'm raising 2 girls on my own. I worry about the economy more than a few times before they're grown, but it's for them, so I found a way.
Who matters most to you says the most about you. At MassMutual, we're owned by our policy owners, and they matter most to us. Ready to plan for your future? We'll help you get there.
Welcome back to Spartan Park, where it is 0-0. Spartans coming up here in the bottom of the first.
Leading out for the Spartans. Number 2, the shortstop, Andrew Autry.
Andrew Autry at the plate leading off for the Spartans.
Like that low pitch, didn't
He sure did. There's a ball. 1-1 the count to Andrew. Off speed, off the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Here we go, Deuce. Let's go, kids.
Okay, who's our pitcher for Hewitt Trussville, number 6?
Austin Brewster.
And this one's lifted toward left, going back, and under it to make the catch. One out, that'll bring up Drew Odom.
Next batter for the Spartans, the second baseman, number 4, Drew Odom.
Brewster, tall right-hander. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1.
He is that classic big, tall, lanky pitcher, isn't he?
Yep. Holds that glove high in front of his face, peers over it. This one is hit on the ground toward the first baseman. He's got it. 2 outs. Yes, there are 2 outs.
Batter for the Spartans,
Brings up Jack McPherson.
number 5, catcher Jack McPherson.
Come on, Schwab. Come on, Jack. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jack McPherson at the plate. 1-0 the count to Jack. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's putting a little defensive shift on for Jack. Shortstop back behind, or really on the right field side of second base, playing him to pull.
Absolutely.
little do they know, Jack's got a couple of triples and doubles.
And he hit it,
But he hit it right where
through the shift anyway.
where the second baseman would have been if he was playing normal.
Correct. That's the first hit of the ball game. Bring up Luke Hartman.
Next batter for Mountain Brook, the left fielder, number 27, Luke Hartman.
Got a runner for
Courtesy runner is John Egan at first base for Jack.
Brewster's pitch. A little bit high.
Courtesy runner, number 24, John Egan.
Playing in the bottom of the first, no score. Egan, the courtesy runner, at first base. 2 outs. 1-0 pitch down low. 2-0.
Well, Luke has had a terrific year. A junior playing left field. He's also can play first base and pitch.
That's a strike. And a meeting at the mound going on. You know, we mentioned top 4 teams in the state, all in this area. The sad part is that 2 of the best 4 teams in the state are not going to make the postseason.
Yeah, 2 of the top 4 will go home early.
That's just not right.
No, it's not right. Not close.
Whoever it turns out to be.
Well, in the first week of area play, the week before spring break, Mountain Brook swept Spain Park, defending state champion. Spain Park shut them out 1-0 and 8-0. And Vestavia swept Hewitt Trussville, who was the state champion from 2 years ago. So Mountain Brook and Vestavia are currently 1-2, and Trussville and Spain Park 3-4.
There's a strike that fills it up at 3-2. Pitch by Brewster's fouled back. Egan was in motion on that pitch.
3-2, 2 down. Runners are going. Watch for the pickoff just in case.
Outside.
Ball
Nice at bat by Luke Hartman. Draws the walk. First and second for the Spartans. And J.D. Cubison to hit next.
Batting for the Spartans, the first baseman, number 11, J.D. Cubison.
We understand that Trussville's had some significant injuries since the season began to some very key players. So we've had a couple of pitchers with injuries. Third baseman Carter Ferris has had an injury, moved over from shortstop to third, and he's going to UAB next year.
Pitch is skied into shallow center. It'll be shortstop who calls for it and catches the pop-up. So the Spartans get 2 on, but cannot get anybody in. No runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. After 1, Mountain Brook nothing, Hewitt Trussville nothing on the Mountain Brook Sports Net. First pitch at the top of the second. A little bit high, ball one.
Carter Ferris, the third baseman. We played against Carter for many, many years.
And he's popped this one. It'll stay fair and caught by Drew Odom. One gone. Brings up Tyler Tolbert.
Batter for Hewitt Trussville, number 4, second baseman Tyler Tolbert.
Lefty's pitch, beautiful pitch.
That's a great breaking ball. And Allen does a real good job with that outside coming in from the back door breaking ball to a right-handed hitter.
Bounce that one up there. That's a ball. Two balls and a strike. Here's the count to Tyler Tolbert. That's right in there. Just off the plate outside, might have been a bit low.
Noticed in warm-ups, Tyler Tolbert, the batter, had really good hands as a second baseman.
Draws a walk there. First walk issued by Alan Hale. In fact, the first base runner for the Huskies.
Next batter for Hewitt Trussville, number 7, the center fielder
Quinn Jackson will hit next. Strike one.
Again, Allen doing a great job of working the outside corner of the plate.
Runners going. And the throw down is going to be late. It was a good throw by Jack McPherson, but stolen base.
I really thought Allen was going to throw over that time. He's got a great move to first base. But the Tolbert had just a terrific jump, and he was at full speed in about 2 steps.
Nice job by Jack to block that one. 2-1. And it's 3-1. And that's hit toward right center field. Tucker Ellis makes the play for the second out of the inning.
No chance for the runner to advance. It was near deep enough. Tucker circled under it, made a nice approach, and came up ready to throw.
Next batter for Hewitt Trussville, the designated hitter, Ethan Defnall.
Ethan Defnall will hit next. Ball down low. Line drive tight to the line and right. That's a fair ball. Nice job cutting it off by Hunter Holcomb. But the run will score from second, and it's 1-0 Hewitt Trussville. RBI single for Ethan Defnall, but a great job again by Hunter Holcomb to snag that one on a hop before it got back to the corner.
Yeah, he did a great job of cutting that off. Actually came up to throw and his feet slipped out from under him and did a great job of getting the ball back into the infield and held the runner at first. There he got, oh! Had him picked off.
And he's going to go for third and make it. Was that on the throw?
I couldn't tell. I looked up and the ball was by him, to be honest with you.
I did the same thing. Was it in the dirt?
No, I think it was wide. I'll check it in just a second.
Okay. So the Huskies have taken a 1-0 lead, and they got a runner at third with 2 outs. 1-0 the count to look out. Wow, that was dangerous. Thank goodness it missed him.
That'll wake everybody up.
Well, you just don't see that
Coming all the way back.
pulled that far ahead. You might see it to the opposite side sometimes if a guy swings late. Ooh. Off the plate outside.
Looks like the official score gave the error to the first baseman.
Okay. So an E3. It's a 2-base error. Now Alan Hale trying to limit the damage here. The pitch, that's ball. It's a ball.
I guess it's 3-1.
Thought it was ball 4, but
I did too.
that's a strike. Another walk. Boy, Alan Hale just cruised through the first inning, but has had some control problems here in the second. Has only allowed the 1 hit. 2 walks, 2-base error, a stolen base in there. And it brings up Dylan McCormick.
Next batter for Hewitt Trussville, Dylan McCormick, third baseman.
And
Oh, first and third.
now the throw home, it bounces. He is safe. Now throw down to second. It's too high. So Hewitt Trussville pulls that one off. I guess there's really no errors on the play.
I don't know if that throw home was in the dirt, if that was considered an error. It got away from the catcher. Or... Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, that is. And does he get a stolen base?
No, I don't think it's. I think because the throw going out there was high, so I think that. I don't know. We'll see how they score it.
And does the guy scoring from third, does he get credit for stealing home?
No, that's an error coming home. He advanced to second base as a result, according to the official score. We had an error on the throw home, and the runner at first advanced to second on the error thrown home.
Okay, so that's 2 errors on the first baseman in this inning.
That was I think it was a shortstop.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're right. He had run all the way to first.
Yeah, he ran him in.
That's what threw me off. There's a strike. I believe it's 2-1.
Well, this group has been a very resilient group. Played behind against some very good teams. Normally don't let it get to them, so facing a little adversity and difficult second inning, we'll see how they react.
A lot of ball game left. That's hit hard again, but pulled foul. Got it.
That's one way to get out of it.
That'll do it. So they strand a runner, but they get 2 runs on just 1 hit. 2 errors. And a man left. It is 2-0 Hewitt Trussville, middle of the second on the Mountain Brook Sports Net. Attention all business owners. Do you have a fleet of vehicles? Do you have a way to manage your fuel costs? It's that time of year to start planning. The Fuels Fleet Card can help you save time and money. Most businesses have tools to help them manage their inventory, AR, and payroll. So why not have a tool to manage your fuel? The Fuels Fleet Card offers industry-leading controls that restrict fuel purchases by product grade, time of day, day of week. Plus, we provide real-time email exceptions to alert you to potential fraud and abuse. Check us out. Give us a call at 855-GO-FUELS. That's F-U-E-L-Z with a Z, or visit our website at www.fuelzcard.com. Well, the Spartans find themselves down 2-0 to Hewitt Trussville as we go to the bottom of the second. Park shoulders, leads it off, and he takes strike 1. Brewster's pitch is fouled straight back, right at the top of the net. Right-hander's pitch off speed, pulled toward the first baseman, McCormick. He'll take it himself. One gone, brings up Hunter Holcomb.
Next batter for Mountain Brook, number 20, the right fielder, Hunter Holcomb.
Hunter again made a really nice play out in right field. Top half of the inning. Takes the ball low. I think both of those runs were unearned.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
But they count.
Can't take them back off the board, can we?
Nope. 2-0 the count to Hunter Holcomb. And now 2-1. A nice night for baseball. Comfortable temperatures. It's low.
Had everybody worried about an hour before game time. A little rain set in for the junior varsity game. But blew on out and turned out quite nice.
Yeah, had a little bit of rain on the drive, but nothing major. That's hit pretty well to center field, but it'll be an easy play for Quinn Jackson. 2 outs. Mac Harris will hit next.
Next batter for Mount Brook, number 3, third baseman Mac Harris.
And he fouls back the first pitch. Look out. Ooh, almost. We got a relief pitcher warming up on the field next door, and it nearly hit him.
That's a wake-up call.
I mean, it missed him by all of 2 feet.
Coach, it's raining baseballs.
1-1 the count. On the ground toward the hole. That'll get through for a base hit for Mac Harris.
Where you get us going, Mac?
Second hit of the game for the Spartans. And a little 2-out rally maybe. Tucker Ellis digs in.
Ellis.
Bob, you think that they just wear these uniforms once in a while, or you think they're wearing this is their uni for this year?
I suspect it's not the regular uniform.
I hope not. Just for what it's worth, I don't care for them. Not that they care about my opinion. It's a pop up to the second baseman. Tyler Tolbert makes the play.
Well, if I had a vote, that'd be 2.
All right, the Spartans, no run on a hit, no errors, and we leave 1 on base. After 2, it's Hewitt Trussville 2, Mountain Brook nothing on the Mountain Brook Sports Net.
Everyone in the NICU, all the nurses wanted to watch him when he was there 118 days. Everything that you thought was important to you changes in light of having a child that needs you every moment. I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Who matters most to you says the most about you. At MassMutual, we're owned by our policy owners, and they matter most to us. If you're caring for a child with special needs, our innovative special care program offers strategies that can help.
To the top of the order for Hewitt Trussville here in the top of the 3rd. Grayson Cash looks at a ball down to the dirt for ball 1.
Batter for Hewitt Trussville, number 10, Grayson Cash.
Cash grounded out to the Spartans' third baseman, Mac Harris, his first time up. Alan Hale's pitch in the air.
Oh,
stroked
man.
well toward deep left. And it is off the wall. Cash at second. He will hold up there with a double. He nearly got it out of here.
I didn't think the park was going to hold that one.
Cash really turned on it. And he's got a leadoff double. That'll bring up Jamison Stennis. He grounded out to shortstop Andrew Autry his first time up.
Next batter for Hewitt Trussville, Jamison Stennis.
Spin and a look to second, no throw. Cash was not far off the base. Just missed.
Oh, man.
Somewhere. Ball 1.
Somewhere in a umpire's dream.
Here's the pitch. Showed bunt, pulled it back, took a ball. Did you see where the Florida Marlins in their new dome stadium had a rain delay?
Well, I saw that the Braves were playing down there and had a rain delay, but I wasn't.
I can explain how it happened. It's really interesting.
I got to hear this.
There's a strike. They've got a dome and they've got one of those retractable roofs, and they got real grass in the stadium as a result. So apparently they weren't expecting this storm to come up quite as quickly as it did. They don't have a meteorologist on site. There's a bunt that's foul. So it starts to rain, and they start to close the roof, but it takes so long to close it. And because they have a roof, they have no tarp. so it was getting pretty wet down there by the time the roof finally closed. So we're either going to have to do a little bit better forecasting or get a tarp.
I'm going to step out on a limb here and say I bet you they got a tarp by the weekend.
I hope so.
Hewitt Trussville, number 18, Kyle Moore.
There was another bunt attempt with 2 strikes. Foul, so that's a strikeout.
Yep. Stranded.
Second strikeout for Alan Hale. That's a big.
Wonder if he realized it was 2 strikes.
That's really unusual to see him still bunting. And that's a big out where he doesn't even move the runner or anything. There's a check swing that went too far. And Allen gets ahead of Lyle Moore, 0-2.
Lyle also had a ground out to Autry in his first at bat.
Just missed.
Allen almost slipped down with his landing foot. When he was releasing that pitch, he's out there kind of kicking around the dirt where his landing foot is. His feet almost slipped out from under him.
Good job by catcher Jack McPherson.
Jack's done a great job this year being that receiver behind the plate. Of course, we know he's a great hitter, but he's also really developed into a great defensive catcher as well.
There's a little bit outside. 2-2. Actually 3-2 the count to Lyle Moore. And he walked him. Allen just not as sharp today. We've seen him be very good, but that's his 3rd walk.
Well, he's working that outside corner, and whether Blue is pinching he's squeezing in the plate, or whether Allen's just barely missing from this angle, we can't really tell, but he's not missing it by much.
Right.
Carter Ferris.
Brings up a really good hitter now with runners at first and second. Carter Ferris just missed again. Allen still working quickly. The pitch. And he was sitting on a fastball and he yanked it into the left field corner. This will score 2 and put Ferris at second with a 2-run double. Good backup by pitcher Alan Hale, or else he'd have been over at third base. So Carter Ferris, the second double in the inning. This one drives in 2. And we got a visit to the mound coming up. You could tell Ferris was just sitting on fastball there.
Yep, he was just waiting on it.
No pitching change.
second baseman, number 4, Tyler Tolbert.
Now again, just trying to limit the damage. Somehow get 2 more outs without that guy at second getting in. And another good hitter at the plate in Tyler Tolbert. Walked his first time up, stole the base, and scored. Got Joe Donald warming in the bullpen. That fastball painted the outside corner at the knees. Runners going, and the bunt is a beautiful one. Wow, they'll throw Tolbert out. But Ferris over to third. What a nice bunt by Tyler Tolbert.
Great play.
Great play by Jack McPherson to still get him.
That's true. And everybody paying attention that the runner going to third didn't turn and come home.
I guess that goes as a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Sacrifice 2, 3.
Batter number 7, Quinn Jackson.
2 outs now. Ferris at third and Quinn Jackson at the plate. Another one that didn't miss by much. Jackson flew out to center field his first time up. Look out. Oh, the net. I was ready.
I saw some stitches on the ball.
When I was with the Alabama baseball team for their series down in Gainesville, Florida. First the 1-1 pitch down low. During the game, foul ball came up in the booth, almost nailed me. After the game, I go out to my car and discover I had taken a foul ball through my back windshield.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wasn't the same one, was it?
No, it was not.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Mm.
And we lost the game, too, so it wasn't a very good night. There's a walk.
Well, we got first and third again, or Trussville has first and third again.
Yep. Wonder if they'll try the
2 outs.
the base running thing again. I don't know what to call it other than the base running thing. There it is. Okay, let's see how we handle it this time. I'm going to tag him out for the third out. That worked out much better.
Yeah, much better.
So that goes in the books as a caught stealing. And it was what, 1-3-6?
That's it. For out number 3 to end the inning.
The Huskies do add to their lead, though. They get a couple of runs. And they do it on 2 hits, a couple of doubles. They leave 1. And it is 4-0. Hewitt Trussville, middle of the third on the Mountain Brook Sportsnet. Top of the order due up for the Mountain Brook Spartans here in the bottom of the third. Now trailing Hewitt Trussville 4-0 and a smash. 1 hop knocked down by the shortstop Johnson. His throw is going to be in time to get Andrew Autry. Actually, Andrew hit it too hard with his speed. If that's the only chance that they had to get him out. Could have hit that a little bit more softly, he'd have beaten it out. Nice job by Ed Johnson, the shortstop, to stick with it. 1 out brings up Drew Odom. See Coach Jaeger down there. Join the baseball action tonight. Coach Cooper. Ground ball towards second. Tyler Tolbert makes the play very quickly. Spartans are 2 up and 2 down. We'll bring up Jack McPherson.
Number 5, Jack McPherson.
Ground ball foul. Strike 1. And a foul out of play. In play on the other field.
You may have mentioned it, Lee, but Trussville's back in the shift again for Jack, and this time the shortstop's even further over on the right field side.
He sure is. He's right where Jack hit it last time. Like he's going to hit it right to the same spot.
Yeah.
I mean, the odds are pretty slim.
Carter Ferris, third baseman, is playing over where the shortstop plays, and that's where he played for many, many years. So,
yeah, he could just lay down a bunt toward third base.
that's just like the old Braves when McCann and some of them, they just bunted down a third baseline.
Yeah. Outside of ball, 1-2.
Part of that's mental, too, to try to mess with the batter's mind, make him change his swing.
2-2. Outfield is swung around to a pretty large degree, playing him to pull as well. Brewster's pitch.
Oh.
Gets it to straightaway, left center. Boy, that's going all the way a step shy of the warning track where the left fielder Cash catches it. That one carried a long way.
That's a long 350-foot shot.
And he did not pull it, for what it's worth. Fly it out to the left fielder in left center field. But the Spartans go in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. We played 3, and the Spartans trail the Huskies 4-0 on the Mountain Brook Sportsnet. Attention all business owners. Do you have a fleet of vehicles? Do you have a way to manage your fuel costs? It's that time of year to start planning. The Fuels Fleet Card can help you save time and money. Most businesses have tools to help them manage their inventory, AR, and payroll. So why not have a tool to manage your fuel? The Fuels Fleet Card offers industry-leading controls that restrict fuel purchases by product grade, time of day, day of week. Plus, we provide real-time email exceptions to alert you to potential fraud and abuse. Check us out. Give us a call at 855-GO-FUELS. That's F-U-E-L-Z with a Z, or visit our website at www.fuelzcard.com. Ethan Defnall, their DH, leads off the inning for Hewitt Trussville in the top of the 4th. They lead our Spartans 4-0. Ball 1 down low. Defnall singled to drive it a run his first time up. And then an error got him all the way over to third, and then another error got him in. 2-0 pitch is down low. It's 3-0. Huskies with 2 unearned runs in the second, 2 earned runs in the third. There's a strike. The wind by Alan Hale, and the 3-1 is ball 4. Leadoff man is on. And I believe we're going to
Make a change.
make the call to the bullpen.
Joe Donald.
Alan Hale goes out. Joe Donald in. We'll take a break while Joe warms up. Pitching change in the 4th. Spartans trailing the Huskies 4-0 on the Mountain Brook Sports Net.
I know the name of 8 princesses. I'm an expert on softball and tea parties. I'll have more awkward conversations than I'm equipped for because I'm raising 2 girls on my own. I worry about the economy more than a few times before they're grown, but it's for them, so I found a way.
Who matters most to you says the most about you. At Mass Mutual, we're owned by our policy owners, and they matter most to us. Ready to plan for your future? We'll help you get there.
So Joe Donald, the right-hander, is the new pitcher for the Spartans. He inherits
Hewitt Trussville,
a
number
runner at
13.
first base with nobody out here in the top of the 4th. And Ed Johnson. Shows bunt. He's off. It's high for ball 1. And now after one pitch, Jack McPherson out to talk to Joe Donald. Laid off another high one.
It looked like he drew it back like he wanted to slash, which always scares me to death.
Boy, those corner infielders charging in close. Yeah. Two and 0. Squares again. Moved to first. That time we charged the second baseman, Drew Odom in. I guess he did the other time as well,
And
with JD holding the runner on.
there's a little pickoff play trying to throw in behind Drew as he comes charging in. See if the runner on first not paying attention.
That is foul up over our heads.
Boom. Need a big old net for that.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. Nice fastball. In there at the knees. 2-2. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, and that's the second time tonight that they have struck out when trying to bunt with 2 strikes.
I guess that they hadn't read that new part of the rule book. Only I can figure.
It's just, I mean, you see it once in a while, but it's rare. And we've seen it twice tonight where they tried to bunt with 2 strikes.
Well, you know what's really interesting is Coach Malden, the coach at Trussville, is a renowned hitting coach, and recognized for his ability to really develop hitters. And everywhere he's been, folks may remember he was out at Clay Chalkville, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago. Then he was at Pelham 5 or 6 years ago. Been over at Trussville, I think, for 2 or 3 years. He's the third base coach for the Huskies and the head coach, but he's just a very well-respected hitting coach, and they normally are really taking big cuts and hitting the ball hard, and yet he's strangely, I guess, trying to manufacture stuff with a lot of the bunts and fake bunts and bunts on 2 strikes, and highly unusual for a Coach Malden team to be bunting that much.
Well, it was the number 8 hitter in the order that just did it, so maybe he felt that was their best option.
Yeah, it's trying to make something happen.
We got a pinch hitter. Justin Booker. There's a throw down to second, and he is out. Caught stealing. Well done by Jack McPherson. Caught stealing of the night for the Spartans. So just like that, they had the leadoff man on, nobody out. They bunt with 2 strikes and miss for out number 1, and then because they couldn't sacrifice the runner over, he tries to steal and gets caught stealing, and now he got 2 outs, bases empty. I don't know the count of Dylan McCormick, actually the pinch hitter. Tell me again who it is.
Justin Booker. Oh.
To the count. It's a ball.
Curveball stayed high. And here again, we're in the 4th inning, and Coach Malden's already pinch hitting guys. Trying to, I guess, get some stuff going in the bottom of his lineup. And there's a nice hit in the right center.
Sure is. Line drive base hit for Booker.
Now we know why he's pinch hitting.
But that is really big that they were unable to get their runner down to second base safely, because he would have probably scored on
Yeah, that'd been another run on the board.
High ball 1 to Grayson Cash. Cash 1 for 2. It was a double in the 3rd. He came around to score. And he hits one hard again on 2 hops to the shortstop, Andrew Autry, who flips it to Drew Odom for the force out at second. Hit sharply, but a nice play by Andrew. So that'll do it for the Huskies. They get no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left. Middle of the 4th. Hewitt Trussville 4, Mountain Brook nothing on the Mountain Brook Sportsnet. Spartans down 4-0. Got to get the bats going. Luke Hartman leads it off, and he takes strike 1. Austin Brewster's been tough on the hill for Hewitt Trussville.
Batting for the Spartans, number 27, Luke Hartman.
1-1 the count. Chopper toward the middle of the field. It'll be the shortstop, Johnson, who has it. Makes the play for the out. Might have ticked off the glove of the pitcher, Brewster. If so, it would be a 1-6-3 put out.
First baseman, number 11.
I think he ticked it.
I really couldn't tell.
Okay.
It was very close if he didn't.
It's a minor technicality. Let's just go with 6-3 put out and be done with it. Brings up J.D. Cubison. Brewster not only has pitched effectively, but got in a little bit of trouble in the first, and since then he has been pitching effectively and quickly and using a minimal number of pitches, and he's ahead 0-2. Low and away with a breaking ball. Another breaking ball, low and away. Husky fans wanted it. I do believe it was off the plate.
Oh, it was way outside.
Ooh, smoked but pulled foul. 2-2. Another one way outside. Full count. Ooh, the breaking ball got him. For Brewster, that is his first strikeout.
Batter, the designated hitter, number 10, Parks, shoulders.
2 outs, and Parks shoulders. Grounded out to first his first time up, and he grounds it right at his feet. Shaking that right foot a little bit.
That can be a little bag of bees stinging you in the foot sometimes.
Yeah. Down and in. 1-1 the count to Parks. Just a bit outside. You hit the bull, I think. Hard hit ball, but there's the shortstop, Johnson. Snare it out of the air. It's been one of those nights. Have not hit many balls hard, and then the times we do, still making out. The Spartans go in order in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We have played 4, and the Spartans still trail the Huskies 4-0 on about Brook Sportsnet. Attention all business owners. Do you have a fleet of vehicles? Do you have a way to manage your fuel costs? It's that time of year to start planning. The Fuels Fleet Card can help you save time and money. Most businesses have tools to help them manage their inventory, AR, and payroll. So why not have a tool to manage your fuel? The Fuels Fleet Card offers industry-leading controls that restrict fuel purchases by product grade, time of day, day of week. Plus, we provide real-time email exceptions to alert you to potential fraud and abuse. Check us out. Give us a call at 855-GO-FUELS. That's F-U-E-L-Z with a Z, or visit our website at www.fuelzcard.com. Second inning of work for Joe Donald. First pitch is a bit outside, ball 1. Yeah, that's a ball, 2-0.
Ooh, he's squeezing that outside corner.
I keep hearing talk about brownies. Where are the brownies?
Oh, that'd be down in the lunch line.
Okay. Never met a brownie I didn't like. 2-1 the count. Oh, hard hit ball. That'll get through the middle for a base hit for Jamison Stennis. They get the leadoff man on again. It's the third straight inning that they've got the leadoff man on.
Next batter, number 18, Lyle Moore.
What's the main thing before the brownie?
I think there's maybe a little barbecue sandwich or something in the bag.
Sounds good. I won't get a chance to partake of it. I just wanted to be able to dream about it a little bit. Ooh, that throw almost got over to the fence. Good job by J.D. Cubison to get enough glove on it to keep it close. Maybe another bunting situation for Lyle Moore here, though he's the 3-hole hitter. He is showing bunt. Oh, and that he won't be bunting anymore because the runner is going to move up on the wild pitch. This Mount Brook team 23-3, ranked number 1 in the state.
And you always worry about getting that number 1 ranking and what it'll do to your mental preparation for the game and you being the target on top of the mountain.
Still kept the bunt on, and it's well defended by the Spartans. Did he tag him? Yes. Nice job over there. Let's see, with the rotation play on, that was the shortstop, Andrew Autry. Made a nice play to put the tag on him. It'll be the pitcher, Joe Donald, who got it over to him. So a 1-6 put out at third.
Next batter, number 2, Carter Ferris.
So they are determined to try and get that sacrifice bunt down, and they have struggled with it. Moore now the runner at first, so the Spartans trade a runner in scoring position for a runner at first with 1 out. Carter Ferris at the plate, ball 1.
Well, in the first week of area play, Trussville was ranked number 1 and Vestavia swept them.
So maybe there'd be something to that. Still time for Mountain Brook to come back in this one, but so far it's been a rough night so far.
It's far from over. We got 3 more at-bats. We can score a lot of runs in a hurry.
Down low. Three and 0. That's a strike.
Looks like number 6, Bailey Shelfer's loosening up in the bullpen.
Another big jump. Oh, it was ball 4. Anyway, so no stolen base for Moore, as that was ball 4, the first walk issued by Joe Donald. First and second, 1 out, and another meeting at the mound. And we're going to have another new pitcher.
Bailey Shelfer, number 6.
So we'll take a timeout with the pitching change. Bailey warms up. Spartans trail 4-0 with a pitching change in the top of the 5th on the Mountain Brook Sports Net.
Everyone in the NICU, all the nurses wanted to watch him when he was there 118 days. Everything that you thought was important to you changes in light of having a child that needs you every moment. I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Who matters most to you says the most about you. At Mass Mutual, we're owned by our policy owners, and they matter most to us. If you're caring for a child with special needs, our innovative special care program offers strategies that can help.
New pitcher for the Spartans is Shelfer, the right-hander. Tyler Tolbert, first hitter to face him. Runners at first and second for Hewitt Trussville. 1 out. Nice pitch there for strike 1.
Batting for Hewitt Trussville, number 12, Tyler Tolbert.
Tolbert's been up twice. He walked, stole a base, and scored in the second. And he did lay down a successful sacrifice bunt in the third. It was a beautiful bunt, but they have failed in like 3 other sacrifice attempts. There's a ball. A lot of activity out at that second base bag, but no throw. It's grounded to second. Taylor made double play ball. There's 1. There is 2. The 4-6-3 DP. Odom to Autry to Cubison getting it done. Well done by the Spartan infield. As a result, no runs for Hewitt Trussville in the 5th. 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Austin Brewster, starting pitcher for Hewitt Trussville, has been tremendous. Spartans no runs on just 2 hits off of him as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And
there's a hit in the gap.
Into the gap. That's going to be extra bases for Hunter Holcomb. And he is headed for third. And here comes the relay, and he is safe. Woke the folks up here at Spartan Park. First pitch of the 5th. Hunter lines it into the right center field gap for a triple.
That gets everything going. Oh, now we're going to have 1 hit, and they're going to come talk to the pitcher.
If the third baseman Ferris had been able to handle that relay throw, they had a shot to get him.
Well, and they actually call it a double and an error.
Oh, are they? Okay.
The center
Who
fielder,
do we give the error to?
Center fielder, he dropped the ball.
Okay. That's probably correct. So it's a double and an E8, putting Hunter Holcomb at third base.
He had me scared a little bit round in second, nobody out, and we're going to third. But that cardinal rule, never make the first out at third or home.
Well, and again, if he would have been out had the throw been handled. at third by Carter Ferris.
Well, part of that's putting the heat on the defense, making them make some plays. So maybe we'll get things going. Hunter was very fired up about it. Let's see what Matt can do to get him home.
Harris takes the ball low. Running out of innings now in the fifth, down 4-0. So you want to minimum, at least get a run out of this. Mac wants to just put the ball in play somewhere.
Mac's got one of the base hits. He lets the pitcher, Brewster, gets the ball up a little bit. Mac has that natural swing, can get us another base hit. Oh, he
had the hitters counted 2-0. He thought he was going to get a juicy one there. He missed it. 2-1.
a little out front. Good cut.
Pitch, a little safety squeeze, called a strike.
Wow.
Yeah. Mac couldn't believe it. 2-2.
Come on, Matt. Come on, Matt.
Breaking ball. He got him swinging early. Brewster pulled the string on that one.
He sure did. That was a great changeup pitch.
That was.
I mean, he pulled about 10 miles an hour, 15 off of it. Didn't change his motion at all.
Just his second strikeout, but that's a big first out from the Hewitt Trussville standpoint. Runner still at third. Tucker Ellis, the hitter. Bunt is popped up. Get out of play, baby. It does.
I think that was in the concession stand, wasn't it?
The youngster trying to catch it with his hat. Did you see the guy at the spring training game? Or no, it was an LSU baseball game. It was on ESPN's Not Top 10. It was a home run ball, and the guy took off his visor to try and catch the ball. His visor.
I believe
it's like holding a hoop out there.
I believe he'd been in a little bit either in the adult beverages or else he was severely sunburned.
It was hilarious. And he gave great effort too, baby. I'm telling you, he went for it with all he had. That hit him.
Only thing better would be he reached out to get it and it comes through and hits him in the head.
Let's go, two.
All right, first and third, one down, top of the order. Autry up. A lot of speed on first base with Tucker Ellis.
Next batter for Mountain Brook, the shortstop, number 2, Andrew Autry.
All right, now a chance for the Spartans to get back in this. They could turn this into a big inning. First and third, one out. Andrew Autry. And they'll throw down to third. Everybody's safe.
Better stay awake down there.
Tucker Ellis started as though he was going to try to steal second and then stopped. And then the catcher, Moore, threw to third to try and get
Hunter leaning.
Hunter leaning.
He didn't hesitate either.
Pitch was a strike. It's 0-1. And it's 0-2. There's a stretch in the pitch. It is a soft liner, and the second baseman, Tolbert, is going to get out to it. I thought off the bat it was going to sail over his head, but it didn't have enough carry. That's
Better, second baseman, number 4.
Big
Drew.
second out right there. Got the leadoff man to third, but we've had 2 unproductive outs. Strikeout and an infield pop-up. So now it'll take a 2-out hit to get anything done. Drew Odom at the plate. He's a good one to have there. Runner going, and the throw down, safe. Stolen base for Tucker Ellis. That's again aggressive, but it worked, and now have 2 runners in scoring position.
Base hit scores 2. Drew's been hitting the ball right on the nose lately.
1-0 the count. Now Brewster with the runners at second and third will go back to pitching out of the windup. And slowly hit toward Tolbert, and he can't handle it. 1 run in. Here comes another runner home. He will score. And the Spartans have cut it in half. They're within 2 at 4-2.
That took a wicked hop.
Yeah.
But he probably knows how fast Drew is, so he was a little anxious to start with. Drew was moving it down the first baseline.
Next batter from Mount Brook.
It's an error on Tolbert. 2 unearned runs, no RBIs, but they're on the board.
2 runs on the board. Jack McPherson in the box
as the tying run. Ball 1 to Jack. Gave it a pretty good ride his last time up. Flew out to deep left center field. Singled his first time up. Oh, he had to skip out of the way of that one, and heading down to second base goes Drew Odom.
I didn't know Jack had that much hopping and skip.
He managed to make it miss him somehow.
I had never seen too many catchers to get that far off the ground.
Wild pitch. So another runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Close, but called the ball. 2-0 to Jack McPherson. He's got the hitter's count. Good swing, but he fouled it out of play. Got meetings going on.
With 3-0, we might not have had the green light.
And it's 3-1. Yeah, pardon me.
And that might have been a 4th ball. Keep everything alive. Of course, Jack can make big things happen with 1 swing of the bat.
There's a line drive
Over his
toward
head.
left. That's two at-bats in a row. He hit it to the opposite field. And they got that pull shift on him. He lines out to left field to end the inning. But the Spartans scored 2 runs. They do it on 1 hit, 1 big Hewitt Trussville error, and 1 man left on base. After 5, it's now Hewitt Trussville 4, Mountain Brook 2 on the Mountain Brook Sports Net. Attention all business owners. Do you have a fleet of vehicles? Do you have a way to manage your fuel costs? It's that time of year to start planning. The Fuels Fleet Card can help you save time and money. Most businesses have tools to help them manage their inventory, AR, and payroll. So why not have a tool to manage your fuel? The Fuels Fleet Card offers industry-leading controls that restrict fuel purchases by product grade, time of day, day of week. Plus, we provide real-time email exceptions to alert you to potential fraud and abuse. Check us out. Give us a call at 855-GO-FUELS. That's F-U-E-L-Z with a Z, or visit our website at www.fuelzcard.com. Spartans have cut the deficit in half with 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th. We go to the 6th, 4-2. Hewitt Trussville swinging and a miss, strike 1 on the first pitch from Bailey Shelfer to Quinn Jackson.
And actually, we worked the pitcher a little bit that inning. Got 20 or 21 pitches out of him on top of the hits and everything going on. So maybe we're wearing him down. He's in the upper 70s on pitch count.
Bailey quickly ahead, 0-2. The pitch, ooh, a little high. That's right in there for a call, 3rd strike.
That works.
First strikeout for Bailey. Shelfer, the 4th by Mountain Brook pitchers today. 1 out. And Ethan Defnall will hit next, and he gets hit. So he's a 1-out base runner.
Johnson.
Bring up Ed Johnson. Have a runner for the DH, Defnall. It's number
30.
30.
Keegan Morrow, number
Okay.
30. Keegan Morrow.
And Morrow dives back in.
May need to get that double play ground ball again.
It was nice when they turned last inning. Breaking ball outside. 1-0
Pitch runner number 30, Keegan Morrow.
to Ed Johnson. That's hit, unfortunately, in the hole. That ball's about 8 feet to the right. That was a double play ball, but instead it's a base hit for Ed Johnson. And Huskies at first and second, 1 out here in the 6th.
You tell what number that is hitting, Lee? 25. So Dylan McCormick, or Dylan McCormick, he was pinch hit for last inning, and he's back in the game now, hitting again.
And that's a little chopper. It'll be Drew Odom, and the tag applied by J.D. Cubison for the second out. Over to third goes Morrow, and into second goes Johnson.
Right. And we're back up to the
10, Grayson Cash.
top of the order.
With 2 outs now. Grayson Cash at the plate. Boy, this is big. Chopper toward the middle, and Andrew Autry has it and guns him down. A lot of choppers toward the middle of the plate, middle of the diamond.
Bailey doing a great job of keeping the ball down and getting the ground balls.
So for the Huskies in the 6th, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They leave 2. Middle of the 6th, it's Hewitt Trussville 4, Mountain Brook 2 on the Mountain Brook Sportsnet.
I know the name of 8 princesses. I'm an expert on softball and tea parties. I'll have more awkward conversations than I'm equipped for because I'm raising 2 girls on my own. I worry about the economy more than a few times before they're grown, but it's for them, so I found a way.
Who matters most to you says the most about you. At MassMutual, we're owned by our policy owners, and they matter most to us. Ready to plan for your future? We'll help you get there.
4-2. Hewitt Trussville leads Mountain Brook. Spartans now bat in the bottom of the 6th. Luke Hartman to lead it off against Austin Brewster. Hard hit ball on the ground, a shortstop. Gobbled up by Johnson, and then he overthrows. And we got a runner on to start the inning. Huskies.
Hey, the runner. We're alive, on base, without the out.
That was a routine play there. And Johnson just airmailed it. So Hartman at first. Actually, they're going to run.
Yep, T.J. Beard. T.J. Beard be the pinch runner for Hartman at first base.
J.D. Cubison due up.
Batter, Mountain Brook, number 11, J.D. Cubison. Pinch runner at first base, number 14, T.J. Beard.
J.D. 0 for 2 so far today.
JD's due.
Making some noise down to that Mountain Brook dugout. Swing and a miss at the off speed.
Stay simple, kids. Stay simple.
And the pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks like he's really working JD with the curveball stuff.
Good approach here now. Good approach.
Another one. And that one goes back to the brick wall. It's got that automatic return to the catcher.
That one may have a little flat spot on it.
Yeah.
Mr. Beard puts out the parachute and cruises into second base.
Wild pitch. So he's there with nobody out. 1-2 the count to J.D. Cubison. Oh, he got under it. Skied it in the infield. In foul territory, it is Dylan McCormick who catches it. One gone. Runner at second for Parks. Shoulders.
Number 10, Parks. Shoulders.
Hey, on top of base hit.
And it'll be foul out of play. And the pitch by Brewster inside.
Come on, Park. Come on, kid. Run away. There in the hip.
1-1 to Parks. He's 0 for 2. A ground ball to first and a line out to shortstop. Laid off a wide one. 2-1. Three and one. The hitters count here. Check to swing, and it's ball 4. That is, I believe, that's just the second walk
I think
issued
so
by
too.
Brewster.
That's what I had. Second
First
walk.
one was way back in the first. So an error, a wild pitch, and a walk. Spartans at first and second. 1 out. Hunter Holcomb at the plate. Big double his last time up. Came around to score. Ball 1 low.
Things are getting a little interesting.
Yeah, it's a strike.
And Hunter's had the hot bath the last few games, so
Oh, and he scorched that one deep
Fly
to right
ball.
center
Fly
field.
ball.
And it is missed
it's down.
by the center fielder Jackson. Coming around third, TJ Beard. He will score. It's 4-3. That was well hit by Hunter Holcomb, but I would imagine they'll rule that an error. We got 2 runs on that play, pardon me. It's 4-4, right?
We just got one.
Okay.
We got one. Parks was halfway there, and he thought the guy was catching the ball, so he came back to first, or was almost back to first, and then turned and went to second.
Okay, that's what threw me off. I didn't realize he was still at second. Okay. Well, it was definitely a catchable ball for Jackson, but he could not make the play.
They called it a single.
They did, okay. Well, in that case, he gets an RBI.
That's the bad part about it is you thought the center fielder was circling underneath it. TJ had come back to second base to tag up because he could have walked to third base from there. But Parks was back here close to first base. They may have been telling him to tag and go to second. But
Okay, we got a runner.
John Egan is the pinch runner at second base.
So officially a single for Hunter Holcomb and an RBI. It's 4-3. Mountain Brook within a run. Runners at first and second, one out, and Mac Harris lays down a nice bunt, and it's barehanded by the pitcher Brewster. He'll get his man, but the sacrifice is good, moving the two runners up to second and third. Sacrifice 1-3 for the second out. And Tucker Ellis due up.
Next batter, number 13.
Carter Bird looks like he's going to pinch hit.
Carter Bird.
Carter Bird, number 13.
You got the tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second, two outs, bottom of the sixth. Carter Bird takes a ball outside. On the ground, oh, snared by Brewster. And he throws him out. Boy, I thought that baby was headed for center field. And would have scored two. Instead, a nice play by Austin Brewster for the third out. But the Spartans get a run. They do it on one hit. There was an error and two left on base. After six, Spartans once trailed 4-0. It's now 4-3 on the Mountain Brook Sports Net. All right, this game has tightened up. 4-3. Mountain Brook trailing by a run as we go to the seventh. Foul back. Strike one, the Jamison Stennis.
Batter for Hewitt Trussville, number 14, Jamison Stennis.
He's 1 for 3. Single, strikeout, ground out. There's strike two. Bailey Shelfer's done a good job pitching since he's come in. Swing and a miss. It got him on 3 pitches. That is his second strikeout.
Next batter for Hewitt Trussville, number 18, Lyle Moore.
Lyle Moore will hit next. 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Ooh. Swinging strike one. Close, but called a ball.
He was sticking his hip out there like he wanted to wear it.
On the ground left side, backhanded by Autry. The long throw, not in time. Andrew did all he could. That'll be an infield hit for Lyle Moore. Little bobble. Cost him some time, but Moore beat it easily.
Batter number 2, Carter Ferris.
I'm assuming they're going to call that. You think the bobble gives him an error? We'll wait for the official score. Nice job by Jack McPherson. One out runner at first for Hewitt.
They did call that an infield single.
Okay. Runner going. Pitch is a strike. Throw down, not in time. So they get the potential insurance run in scoring position with one out. 1-1 the count to Carter Ferris. A cut and he fouled it straight back.
He took a big one. Big cut.
Blowing away. Two balls and two strikes. And that is to the shortstop, Autry. Andrew throws across. Oh, can't handle it. Everybody's safe. It was a low throw that I could not tell if it hit the dirt first to determine who to give the air to. We'll wait for the official score on that. It's either an error on the throw by Andrew or an error on the first baseman, J.D. Cubison. I think it hit the dirt first.
I thought it did, but
which would make it an error on the throw, most likely. More importantly, it puts runners at first and third with one out for Hewitt Trussville. And their 5-hole hitter, Tyler Tolbert, at the plate. There they try the base running thing again. Oh, low throw coming home. Here comes the throw, and he is out. They have tried all kinds of things, and most of it has not worked. I say that. They still have the lead, though. That's the second out that's recorded. And the runner from first got all the way to third. So there are two outs now, runner at third. Tyler Tolbert at the plate. The pitch, high and tight, 1-1.
he came all the way across the plate trying to get the bat on it just to make contact somehow.
And that's in the air to left. Should be an easy play for Hartman. Well, they have tried the double base running deals. They've tried the squeeze there.
And they tried to bunt with 2 strikes.
Twice and failed. They've done all sorts of interesting things. And even though most of it has not worked, they still lead in the ball game. For Hewitt Trussville, in the 7th, they get no runs. 1 hit, there was 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Spartans need a run, trailing 4-3 on the Mountain Brook Sports Net. Attention all business owners. Do you have a fleet of vehicles? Do you have a way to manage your fuel costs? It's that time of year to start planning. The Fuels Fleet Card can help you save time and money. Most businesses have tools to help them manage their inventory, AR, and payroll. So why not have a tool to manage your fuel? The Fuels Fleet Card offers industry-leading controls that restrict fuel purchases by product grade, time of day, day of week. Plus, we provide real-time email exceptions to alert you to potential fraud and abuse. Check us out. Give us a call at 855-GO-FUELS. That's F-U-E-L-Z with a Z, or visit our website at www.fuelzcard.com. the Spartans down a run, 4-3 as we go to the bottom of the 7th, but they get the top of the order up. And Andrew Autry takes ball 1. Hewitt Trussville starting pitcher, Austin Brewster, still out there. 2-0. Checked his swing, went too far. Might have been a strike anyway. 2-1. There is activity in the Hewitt Trussville bullpen.
Yeah, he's starting the inning over 90 pitches, so.
Foul back into the net. They got a left-hander up. No surprise, Matt Brook with the seriously heavily left-handed lineup. The 2-2 lined softly to the shortstop, and Johnson has it.
Next batter from Mount Brook, second baseman.
One out, brings up Drew Odom. Hard hit ball toward the middle of the field. Backhanded, but he'll have no play. Nicely done by Tyler Tolbert, but he had no chance to throw Drew Odom out, and he wisely just did not make the throw. That'll be an infield hit for Drew Odom, and that's the potential tying run on base.
Next batter for Mount Brook, the catcher, number 5, Jack McPherson.
So runner at first.
Things could get real interesting right here, Lee.
Got one out.
Jack's had, let's see, a walk-off grand slam. He's had a grand slam in the top of an inning that mercied the team, and another walk-off hit, game winner.
First ball, curveball for a strike. Well, I predict he will not hit a grand slam here.
No, and I bet if he sees a pitch on the inside half of the plate, that pitcher has made a big mistake.
Yeah. Now, a walk-off 2-run homer, I'd be all over that. Yeah, that'd be nice. Ooh. He was going for it, Coach. 1-1 to count.
Woo. Let's finish this with one swing.
I actually thought that first pitch was a strike, but
it was.
And it is.
Yeah.
It was. Now they changed it to 0-2. You're messing with me over there. Stretch and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that almost hit him.
Come on, Jack, wear it.
Brewster with the pitch. Hard hit ball towards center field, but
nope, that ain't played.
Jackson has it. Tell you what, he has hit him hard and deep tonight, and nothing to show for it. He did get a single his first time up, but a line out to left, a line out to center, and a fly out to near the warning track in left center for the 3 outs made by Jack tonight. But the Spartans, unfortunately, are down to their last out. Luke Hartman at the plate. Luke's been on twice. Walk and an error. Spartans 23-3, trying to avoid just their 4th defeat of the season. There's a strike. Down by just a run with 2 outs in the 7th. And a very speedy runner in Drew Odom at first base. Oh. At the last second, Luke asked for time. Blue gave it to him.
He'd been standing there looking at it in the batting position too long. Good job, Luke.
Sort of a quick pitch there. Almost didn't come to much of a stop there at the belt. And the pitch missed. It's 1-1. Luke steps out for a while again, trying to slow the pitcher's pace. Down low. Inside. Hitters count at 3-1. Now Brewster looks in for the sign. He's got it. The stretch and the pitch. Right down the middle there. Luke taking all the way. Now with 3-2, the count, 2 outs. That'll put the runner Drew Odom, who's already fast, in motion on the pitch. Gives him an even better chance to score if a hit could find a gap.
Get down, get down, ball, get down, ball, get down, ball. Oh, he's going to score. He's going to score.
And coming around third is Drew Odom. He will score easily. It's an RBI double by Luke Hartman with 2 outs in the 7th to tie the ball game up. Three-two pitch. And Luke did a good job just going the other way with it. How clutch is that? Now, Luke Hartman represents the winning run at second base with J.D. Cuberson at the plate.
You know, Luke has done that several times down the left field line, take it away and right down the line for a double. He's been a real clutch hitter, just a great job of hitting, taking it to 3-2 and battling. That's a great job. I said it earlier in the game that these guys are resilient and they come back, they don't give up, and they hadn't played their best, but they hadn't thrown in the towel either. They're fighting back.
All right, now Brewster with the pitch to Cuberson. Ball 1. Well, since we tied it, let's go ahead and win it right here. Ooh, breaking ball and a beauty. Four for our score. They scored all 4 of their runs early in the 2nd and the 3rd. Spartans have scored all 4 late in the 5th, 6th, and 7th, and that hit him. Parks shoulders, comes up with a chance to win it for the Spartans here in the bottom of the 7th. Grounded out to first in the 2nd. Hit it hard in the 4th, lined out to shortstop, and walked in the 6th. And he chops it toward the middle of the field. And it's booted by the second baseman, Tolbert, and the winning run will score. Parks' shoulders get mobbed as he comes up with the game-winning hit. It would have been a tough play for Tolbert because he would have had to spin and make a long throw. So there's no guarantee that he would have gotten an out on that play. And how about this victory for the Spartans? As you said, Bob, they certainly didn't play their best game, but they found a way. You got to like that as part of your character.
You know, that's the kind of stuff that championship teams are made out of. When you're not having your best stuff, and yet you figure out a way to manufacture things to make them happen. That's just awesome. And you got to get. Now, let me tell you something too, Lee. You got to take your hat off to the pitcher for Trussville, Brewster.
Yeah.
I mean, he pitched a great game.
He did.
He really, did. I mean, the last 3 innings, we scored 5 runs. I don't think but 1 or 2 of them were earned. Maybe just 1.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they had a lot of errors late in the game, and hey, but the Spartans putting the ball in play, staying up there, tough at bats, and making things happen. You know, you hard ground balls, good things happen, and believing in each other, depending on each other. It was just a great team victory.
And again, scoring all 5 runs late in the game to pull this one out. They trailed 4-0. Going to the bottom of the 5th, scored 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 2 in the 7th to win it 5-4. The Spartans improved to 24-3. Post-game show coming up next on the Mountain Brook Sports Net.
I know the name of 8 princesses. I'm an expert on softball and tea parties. I'll have more awkward conversations than I'm equipped for because I'm raising 2 girls on my own. I worry about the economy more than a few times before they're grown, but it's for them, so I found a way.
Who matters most to you says the most about you. At MassMutual, we're owned by our policy owners, and they matter most to us. Ready to plan for your future? We'll help you get there.
Welcome back for the post-game show. A thrilling victory for the Spartans, 5-4 here tonight. In a game, we got Parks Shoulders had the game-winning hit at the end of the contest with 2 outs in the 7th inning. Parks, first of all, just take me through that at bat. What was it like?
Well, I've had a couple game-ending at-bats early in the season to help prepare me for this moment, so I'm kind of used to hitting with 2 outs. So I was able to stay comfortable in the box and just do what I needed to do.
And you just took it back toward the middle, which always gives yourself a chance of a hit.
Yes, sir. I always try to stay I try to always hit it up the middle or away. That seems to be my power alley, so I just try to stick with that.
So sort of reflect the way the year has gone. You guys didn't have your best game here tonight, but you still found a way.
We've been doing that all season. I know we're over 20 wins. I know we've lost 3 games, but I think we're going to be a contender this year if we keep playing like this.
All right. Great job, Parks. Thank you. Coach, it was a wild one there. They get all their runs early. You get all yours late. I guess you'd rather have it that way. Huh?
Absolutely. As long as we have one more than them. Allen didn't have his best stuff tonight, and that was obvious. And we didn't play very good defense early, and that showed. Gave him a run or 2 there early. I think our guys just need to settle down and play. And once we did that, we started pitching a little better. Bailey Shelfer came in relief and snatched up the win. He did a fantastic job. Offensively, their guy, Austin Brewster kid, threw a great game. And, it's a tough loss for him. But, he did a great job. We only had 9 of 21 quality at-bats in the first 5 innings. We had 7 of 12 quality at-bats in the last 2 innings, and that's where we scored, several of our runs. So, I can't say enough about these guys and their never quit attitude. They just they play so hard. They never thought they were out of it. And it was a complete, total team victory. We played a lot of guys, subbed a lot of guys in, and it proved to be a winning combination for us. And but I can't say enough about this team.
Parks gets the game-winning hit for you. Just talk a little bit about that.
Right. Emotions were high, and we had their game winner on second, and we were telling Luke to get a good extended secondary, and which he did, and he hit a ball just hard enough to get through the infield, and that was just just a great night, a great hit for Parks and to put us up. Just an exciting way to end this game. And I tell you, we had a great crowd tonight, and I think a lot of that, I think we pulled a lot of our energy from them, and we really need another great night like this as far as the crowd out there at Trussville on Thursday.
Luke Hartman had another key hit, too, as his double tied it in the seventh.
He did, I tell you. The old left fielder dove for it, and that's exactly what we needed him to do, is to dive for it and for to get by, and that allowed Drew Odom to score and tie us up there late. I tell you, it was just a huge turning point of the game, obviously, and just so proud of these guys. And we had some guys really stepped up there late.
I've only been able to be here for a couple of games, and you already touched on it a little bit, it seems like this team has such a great character quality that they believe they're going to find a way.
That's true. We got some seasoned players. We got several guys who've been playing for 3 years now, and a lot of others that have been playing for 2. So, they're not babies. They've been playing a long time, and they know what we're trying to do, and they don't quit. They've done such a great job in the weight room with Thomas Twitty and what he's brought to the table. I think he's been a huge part of this as far as making those guys not quit in the weight room and on their human performance. And these guys, it just transfers over here. They're not going to quit. They're going to keep fighting until the very last out.
All right, thanks, Coach. Great win. Okay, Coach Lee Gann there, his team. I tell you, folks, quite honestly, it didn't look good. Through 4.5 innings, the Spartans were down 5-0. They had 4-0. They had committed a couple of errors, but they did indeed find a way in the later innings, scoring 5 runs in those last 3 innings, including 2 in the 7th. Both of those runs scoring with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. Big RBI double by Luke Hartman and the game-winning walk-off RBI single by Parks' shoulders. As the Spartans win 5-4 over Hewitt Trussville, they improve to 24-3. For the whole crew, I'm Lee Tracy. We thank you for watching the Mountain Brook Sports Net.